It has been a long road to this point in the season, but we are officially down to 2. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the Miami Marlins and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Hi again, everybody. Madden, welcome to the World Series here on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Yeah, and top to bottom, I think both of these clubs have a lot of different guys that can beat you. It might not just be the stars that dominate this series. It wouldn't surprise me a bit if some of the lesser-known guys here wind up stealing the show.
It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on the show, and it's coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, welcome your Angels.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. And he's a home run threat every time he steps into the box. If they want to shut him down, they're going to have to be careful and keep the ball low in the zone. And don't give him anything he can drive.
Hank Hirsch gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Yeah, guys, he went into the 6th inning in his last start. Threw okay, ended up with a no decision. He'll look to go a little deeper in this one.
And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the way the Angels match up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, a guy to watch, Mike Trout. Well, we always get enamored with his offensive capabilities, but defensively, he's just as enjoyable to watch. You see him make those highlight reels.
Steve Cook will stand in for the first time here in this World Series, and you see the numbers. He's been as hot as anybody around.
Maybe the hottest hitter on the ball club through the first few rounds. If he can keep it going here in the World Series, I think they're going to have a good shot at going all the way.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly, buddy.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Swung on and chopped up the middle, taken in by Simmons. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And now the Angels get their first opportunity in this one. No score. Addison Russell will stand in now for the first time here in this World Series, and he's a guy this club really needs to get going.
Designated hitter.
Yeah, it's been a
Addison
tough October for him so far. He just seemed a little overmatched in the games that we've watched. It looks like he's just trying too hard, and sometimes that just puts more pressure on you.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball.
Oh, that's just a nice play out there in the corner. You know, with most guys, this is a sure double. And he might even have hit this ball a little too hard because they can get it back into the infield quickly, and that's going to hold them to just a single.
Stepping in, Jimmy Paredes, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here comes the first pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls in the strike. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
The 0-1 delivery. Runners off for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Well, it doesn't work out for him this time, but even in this first inning, they're showing everybody that they're not going to be a conservative ball club. You got to like a manager that's not afraid to take chances out there, especially early in the game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Bases are empty, one man out. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg, as he's known amongst baseball people, really does call a good game back there.
That's a ball.
He might reward a pitcher for a good location every once in a while, but most of his calls, they seem to be spot on.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. And with 2 away here in Game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course of the roads these two teams took to get where they are tonight. Mike Trout gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
This has been just the kind of start you hope for in a Game 1.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And this is going to be important against a team like this. You can't let them get into too many hitters counts because they'll tear you apart.
Here it comes, 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Angels go quietly there. After 1, no score. Alonso Luis makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
First offering on its way. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Not close. It's 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now. Chris Perez waits on deck.
Here you go. See it up. Let it fly.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
And that misses for ball four, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye. But in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
Chris Perez gets his first shot here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
And you know, guys, we talk about it all the time. Leadoff walks are so dangerous, and we'll see if they can take advantage of this one.
Counts 1-0.
Low with the splitter, ball one. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Hey, see them drive it here.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Now on 2-0, we got a fastball count, and we got a good fastball hitter. That might spell some trouble if he indeed gets one out over the plate.
Outside, 3-0 now. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1.
There we go. Come on now. One time.
And the count will be full. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
Oh, that's a sweet pitch right there. On the mound, there's very few things that can happen negatively with this location. I mean, you're either going to swing and miss, you foul it off, or you hit it into the ground where it becomes a double play. But I'm sure on the mound, you'll take the strikeout.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
Here's Marcell Ozuna, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. No score here as we play inning number 2.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
Throw over to first. And he just manages to get his hand in.
Hey, wait for yours here.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
Hey, come on, big dog. Pitch. Nobody better.
Stepping in now, Jay Fink. Pitch out. Nothing doing. A runner on first with 2 away.
Hey, let's get up there, huh?
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Come on now. Get your pitch up there, kid.
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, get your pitch right here. Come on now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Marlins leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ken Williamson strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Catcher, Ken Williamson.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Tough pitch right there. That's 96 in on the hands. You just got to let that one go.
One and one. Here it comes. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now on a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Still 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, the pitch before was tough duty at 96 on the gun, and then he goes one better and dials it up to 97 for the strikeout.
Settling in now, Sean McCormick. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
Hey, we got one here.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit on the ground to short. Bogarts has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 6th, third baseman, Connor Gillespie.
Connor Gillespie gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the seats. 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Tap fouled at home plate. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
That seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope.
And that misses. 2-2.
Yeah.
2-2.
And on 1-2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Hey.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Kevin Bain is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Second baseman, Kevin Bain.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball to straightaway left. McCormick sprinting after it, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning.
Nearly a great play out left. You'll see him jump for this ball and not quite be able to pull it in. That's going to get over his head and wind up a double.
Xander Bogaerts will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
Like you can, come on. Come on, right here, one time. Here we go.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No one out with a runner at second.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, baby.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Simmons has it. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Well, with 2 strikes, you've got to protect up there. Even on a curveball, that's a borderline strike. But he can only manage to get this one off the end of his bat, and it winds up being a simple little ground out.
Into the box now, Doug Schroeder, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Hey, kids, see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Hit in the air to left. McCormick shading to his right. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Well, nobody's going to confuse this guy with Miguel Cabrera or Chris Davis, but with the runner on third, he doesn't have to hit the ball out of the ballpark. Just has to get one deep enough out there to deliver that run from third. That's nice going.
Christian Yelich is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. And that misses inside. 1-0.
Well, it's so important to be able to strike first in a postseason game. Get that first run in, especially when you're the team playing on the road. Hopefully you can take a little life out of this big crowd.
Look out. 2-0 now.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
Let's go, big fella.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. At the very least, he certainly established the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, but it's not going to do him a whole lot of good if none of those can find the strike zone.
And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
How about it?
Yeah, no hesitation there as we train our camera directly on him. Once this gets down the line, he's thinking 2 right out of the box, and he's able to beat the throw into second and leg out a double.
In now, Steve Cook, as he'll take a look at ball one.
That curveball needs to be down. He's gotten a little lazy with it here. Be careful.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hey. High strike there. It's 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Oh, looked like he was calling an anchor there. 1-2.
And now what do you go with here on the 1-2 count? I got a feeling that this one won't be in the strike zone either.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You started in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. Turned out to be a good take.
2 out here and a runner at second. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Yeah, and that's not the first time he's had the bat taken out of his hands. You see right there, a lot of pitchers just said, hey, with an open base, forget about it. I'm going to let the next guy try to beat me.
Into the box, Alonso Luis, as this is on the ground softly down to third. Right to him. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Marlins forced to settle for 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Marlins lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Yonhervis Solarte, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Yonhervis Solarte.
Get ahead, stay ahead now.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. This is line to left and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And he's not quite as powerful from the left side as he is batting right-handed. So he just doesn't quite have that same pop in his bat batting lefty.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Out in front of that one. May have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
That was quite a nice little battle as we check out the sequence of pitches here. It was a 6-pitch at bat, and as you watch this, you'll see that he wasn't going to go down without a fight. He was able to keep the at-bat alive by fighting off a couple of tough 2-strike pitches, but in the end, finally put away on that pitch right there, 1-2.
In now is Andrelton Simmons as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. That's wide, 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
Whew, that's a gift.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3 and 2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. He's set. Here's the 3 and 2. And another foul ball. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3 and 2. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Full count. Here it comes. Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
These middle infielders, I'll tell you, they're always the pesky ones, aren't they? Here, he just keeps fouling pitch after pitch off, thinking sooner or later that he might get something that he can handle. But in this case, it's truly an instance where a walk is just as good as a hit.
So striding in, Addison Russell, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
His pitch count is really spiked here in the inning. He's up over 50 already.
Here it comes, 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Now 3-1, you can afford to look middle in and really turn on something if you get it.
Three and 2 now. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
to be thinking strikeout here. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Well, you talk about a big time to come up with a strikeout. Now, you still got one more guy to get through here in the beginning, but now with 2 outs, you can take a step back, take a deep breath, and know that those runners have to stay put at first and second.
Jimmy Paredes stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Ouch, that comebacker appeared to get him in the arm. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Chris Perez is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
First baseman, Chris Perez.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
When you look at the way he's throwing the ball, he's thrown first pitch strikes to less than 40% of the batters that he's faced, and yet he's still pitching well. And we're in the middle of this ball game.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly. Let her rip. Let her rip.
Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
A good job there of making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Let's go now. One time.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. This will take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Let's fly. Let's go right here. Here we go, baby. Find a good pitch.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. One run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
Hey, get on for us here.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Hard liner toward short, and he'll try and knock it down at short, but it gets on by him.
Textbook starts at the inning right there. Back-to-back hits have him in a good position to maybe stretch out this 1-run lead.
Now in the box, Jay Fink. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. One and one, here it is. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. First and second here with nobody out.
Let her rip. Here we go.
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go.
Hit on the ground to third, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2.
Come on, let it fly right here.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Oh, and that's a good pitch right there. That's just a hard-breaking slider down and away. And you get the hitter to be enticed by that pitch when it's about halfway there. It was looking like it was going to be a fastball in the outer half. Then it just flat disappears on you, and you're left wondering, what happened?
Standing in now, Kevin Bain, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over, and he's able to jump ahead.
Here comes the 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-2. Push to the right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is bat control at its finest right there.
Hey, come on,
Here's
big
Xander
dog.
Bogaerts now.
That's a ball.
And he lays off there 1-0. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
Hey, one time, right now.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2.
And we've seen a lot of that pitch here in the first 4 innings, and it's been real effective for him, and that's another example right there. Let it fly. Let's go right here.
Ready with the 1-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
And even though it's still early, this is probably your best chance so far. You need to take something positive out of it. Even if it's just a run, you can't let this guy work out of it.
Doug Schroeder steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away.
Yeah, and this is one of those make-or-break moments in a ballgame, Matt. You don't want to let an opportunity like this in the middle innings get away from you.
Lays off 1-0.
Yeah, and coming right off of that strikeout, he's got to be thinking he should be ahead of this next guy. That's a tough way to fall behind.
Hey, nice and patient. Give your pick.
Swing and a miss. Looked like a slider there. A ball and a strike. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Marlins leave all 3, but they're up 1-0. Mike Trout ready to settle in here to start the Angels half of the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons with you in this one.
Plays at 1 here.
Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. His first homer here in the series as the Angels are back even now at 1 run apiece.
Pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go.
Up next
Into the
Angels,
box now, Ken
catcher,
Williamson.
Ken
As he will take
Williamson.
strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Boy, we're well into this ball game now, and he's thrown 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters he's faced. And when you can get ahead, your results are going to turn out well.
The 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, after you've just given up a home run to tie the ball game, you can't afford to have a letdown out there.
McCormick.
He made sure he didn't. He came back with an important strikeout, and he got the next guy.
Here we go.
Stepping in now, Sean McCormick, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. In the air, out to right. Luis has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Now batting.
I think that's a situation where he just wasn't ready for the fastball. And it shot on him too quickly and just hits a lazy fly ball to right.
Here's Connor Gillespie. And he takes ball one.
Boy, I don't know that I want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Let's go, fellas, let's go.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This is pulled into right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Christian Yelich heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Center fielder, Christian Yelich.
On his way to pitch number 75. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
Here we go.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Chop foul right at home plate. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, and on this pitch right here, you got to make up your mind just a little more quickly up there. This is a ball that you got to think about maybe taking to left field, but instead, his swing is just a little bit late. He pulls off a little bit, and now he's going to go sit down.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
In now, Steve Cook. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series. As the Marlins take the lead, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
And this is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Into the box, Alonso Luis, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he lays
Count
off
is
for a ball. 2-1.
Yep, they went right back to that same pitch on the outside corner, and that's a good job of laying off both times.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now.
Hey, see it, drive it.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Well, I'm sure he'll say the damage is already done after serving up the league, but, you know, that's good fortitude to come back with a punch-out. And he needed that.
Standing in now, Chris Perez. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1.
Hey, let it rip one time. Need you right
2
here.
runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Marlins 2 and the Angels 1. Yonhervis Solarte will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Nope.
And you look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Bain is there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Cesar Hernandez is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
Ball
The
one, no
fastball
strike.
here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, that strike zone looks like it's tightening up a bit.
Swing
Down,
and a
1-1.
miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
No
Ball
offer
inside.
on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
And we've seen guys swing at that four-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Wow, just a great at-bat
The
right
batter,
there.
number 2,
Simple as that.
shortstop,
Patient, laid off some tough
Andrelton
pitches. He was
Simmons.
rewarded.
Andrelton Simmons will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner will get back standing.
1-2 right here. Here we go.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch. But you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
Before the pitch, a move by Fernandez. In the dirt, and he can't quite dig it out. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
And after walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, a smart pitch there. If you've got him to reach for it 0-1, maybe he'll do it again 0-2.
Here's the 1-2. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. A little bouncer. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Yeah, and the only silver lining to this offensively is that you get that guy up to second base, and now he's in scoring position with 2 outs. But I would doubt seriously that that was his intention.
Addison Russell will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
Trying to hold the lead. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and one man left on. 5 innings complete. The Marlins on top, 2-1. Marcell Ozuna makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Marcell Ozuna.
Come on, big guy. What time? Here we go.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, and he's really getting over the top of that curveball.
Speed up and drive it, huh?
Swing and a miss.
No
It's
ball,
0-2.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the 2nd inning.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here we go.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Shot toward right center, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
You talk about a guy who's really stepped it up all throughout this postseason. Here's your man right here. And he's on base again as he leads off the inning with a base hit.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
Stepping in now, Jay Fink, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. Well, he's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hit well on the ground to first. Simmons on to first, and they get the double play.
The batter number
Boy,
15,
that's good
second
athleticism
baseman.
here by the pitcher, hitting off the mound.
Hey.
He gets the ground ball to first, but then he hustles his way over to the bag to help them wrap up that 3-6-1 double play.
See it, drive it.
Into the box now, Kevin Bain. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
In there, and it's even at 1.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here we go.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the 2nd strike.
Put a good swing on it. Here we go.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Jimmy Paredes. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Swing and a little blooper to center. Yelich over to his left. One out.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Mike Trout steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. For that man right there, just the one run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the sixth. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. What's the call here?
I still don't think I throw him a strike. There's a good chance that he's going to be chasing something, expand the zone, so you make him show you that he can hold back.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, this is a fastball away right here. You're going to see him get just a little bit too pull happy, trying to tie this thing up, and it's not going to work.
In now, Ken Williamson. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
Now, here we go.
2 out, nobody on. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the 7th here in game 1. It's the Marlins 2 and the Angels 1. Charlton Mendez is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Charlton Mendez.
Xander Bogaerts will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Come on, big guy. You got this. Hey, let's go, kid. Here we go.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, getting that first out is always critical in a one-run ball game. You make it certainly use a quick 7th inning here.
Doug Schroeder.
Doug Schroeder will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point.
Hey, see it and rip it up there, kids. See it and rip it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Yeah, I see it. Let's drive it.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
You think there was any intent there?
I don't think so. I mean, he's just trying to bury that two-seamer in on the hands. Got away from him just a little bit.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
I'd say he's making a pretty good impression since coming on. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
Christian Yelich stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. McCormick is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Miami down in order. They still lead it 2-1. Brian Ellington will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7.
Brian Ellington.
Leading off the inning, Sean McCormick, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
So often playoff baseball comes down to the bullpen, and this is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
The 0-1 on its way. And it's quickly 0-2. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. 0-2, here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
And even with the new pitcher in there, I think you tip your cap a bit to that starter. I mean, he gutted out 6 tough innings, and he's given his guys a good chance at victory if this bullpen can hold the lead.
Connor Gillespie will dig in now. He struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats.
Yeah, he hit that ball pretty hard on the line out. He just couldn't get it to fall for him.
From the stretch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
It's just so hard to lay off that slow changeup. He just did break that swing off in time.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, first baseman, John
Hervis Solarte will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Yeah, he didn't seem to do him any favors with the previous batter, and now here's another call that goes against him on the mound.
One-0 count. Here it is. Lifted in the air to center. Yelich is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Cesar Hernandez. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
You got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive. And give the next guy a chance as well.
Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Hot shot on the ground is short. Gloved by Bogart. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Angels strand 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Steve Cook will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. This man out for his second inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Oh, and he botches it.
That's ball 2.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
Bat explodes as this is popped up. 1 away.
The key here as a first baseman, you've got to be able to stay focused on the baseball, which is easy for me to say. I don't have half a bat heading my way, but that's a nice job down there to take this one in.
Standing in now, Alonso Luis. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Come on, let it rip right here.
1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike 1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Chopped at the plate. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Look out as this bat shatters on impact.
Let's go now. What time?
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Chopped foul at the plate, and will do it again. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit to third. Gillespie's up with it. On to first, and there are 2 down.
First baseman, number 19, Chris Perez.
Chris Perez ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Crowd on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it.
The batter, left fielder,
Marcell Ozuna will get an opportunity here in the run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
2 out here and a runner at second. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now. That's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip. Let's go.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Trout has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Jermaine Huffman is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Jermaine Huffman.
Leading off the inning, Andrelton Simmons.
And leading off with
they'll
a
need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Very weakly on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Well, we've seen winning rallies get started with less than this. This is going to be an infield single all the way, and now they're in business with the leadoff man on base to start this inning.
Addison Russell digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
First pitch of the at-bat. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. A 1-0 delivery. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Nobody out, runner on first. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And I think that's what they were trying to set him up for. Going with that changeup down in the zone on a 1-2 count. Very difficult to react to, but he did a great job of holding back.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Full count now, 3-2.
And here's where you really need to take a deep breath and throw your best pitch out there. In a game like this, you can't afford to lose this guy and put runners on first and second with nobody out.
Payoff pitch on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. On the ground to first. Can this be two? Out. The second for one. On the first, and the rally ends just as quickly as it began. Two away now here in the eighth.
Right. And for as quickly as the timer gets on base, he's taken away here on the double play. Just a big pitch right there, and a very good turn at second base to get them both.
Stepping in now, Jimmy Paredes. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2.
You know, it's just so tough to pick out a pitch that you want against a guy like this. Everything he throws is either on a corner or moving like crazy. He's not the kind of guy that's going to give you a lot of options up there to hit.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Angels held in check there. They're down 2-1. Ken Bedrosian come on now to start the ninth inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the ninth. Kicking off the top of the ninth, Jay Fink, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Squared that one up just a little late.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Hey, let it fly, let it fly.
Drive it. Come on, kid.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left. McCormick is there. One down.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Kevin Bain.
Kevin Bain will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
Hey, deep drive. Let's go, big dog.
First pitch on its way. And that's in there for strike one.
Let's go, kid. Here we go.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Come on now. One time. Let it fly.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Ready on 1 and 2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. McCormick waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Sometimes when you're facing the bottom third of an order, hey, just run it up there. Let him hit it. This is now back-to-back flyouts, and he hasn't had to work all that hard to get him.
Xander Bogaerts ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ball one.
The cutter runs outside. Ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
That might have been his best swing of the night there. He was right on it.
2 out, nobody on. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Sean Alvarez now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
14, Sean Alvarez.
Mike Trout will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far.
Hey, nobody.
Come on now.
Swing and a ball line hard towards short. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
Here's where trying to do too much, come back and haunt you.
Williamson.
This was just going to be a simple single, but look, here comes the throwing error, and that allows him to move into scoring position.
Ken Williamson will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Anxious moments all over the ballpark now. These folks can hardly bear to watch.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. A strike, and it's 2-1. Here it is. And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1.
With every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
Hit hard towards second. And that's through. A base hit.
Now third base coach Juan Samuel's going to wave him in.
The run scores from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
Well, you started to get a sense that this was coming. They have come roaring all the way back in this game to tie it up in the bottom of the ninth. Unbelievable.
Hey, ready for that
Sean McCormick comes forward to hit with the winning run at first.
Well, this is all about execution here, Matty. At the very least, he's got to find a way to move him into scoring position.
Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
Worth remembering here, this is a veteran closer out there. He's been through this before, so I doubt he's going to panic too much when the chips are down.
Hey, we got no out.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at two close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
Here he comes on 2-0.
Ball 3.
And a 2-0 fastball runs away. 3-0 now. Connor Gillespie waits on deck. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Good pass of that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. In the air now, out to right field. Moving under it, Luis. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Well, that's just a nice job out there on the mound, coming all the way back, down 3-0 on the count. He gets the 3-2, and then he gets his man to loft an easy fly ball.
Connor Gillespie has a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
And in the field, I've got to expect them to be playing what's called no doubles defense, Matt. Basically, you got to guard the lines in the infield, and in the outfield play deep enough so that you can cut off all the gaps.
Possible winning run on first, one man away.
Double him up. Let's go.
And a little tapper here in front of the mound as this may work as a sacrifice. In time to first, and there are two away.
Yeah, well, I don't think this is exactly what he had in mind. But the upshot of this is that now the potential winning run moves into scoring position at second base.
Yonhervis Solarte strides into the box now with a shot to bring in the winning run. But the question is whether they'll even pitch to him.
Yeah, you know, with that base open, I'd at least expect him to work around him and maybe hope he chases some bad pitches. You got to love the strategy that comes into play in these situations.
Hey, next play. Hold him right here, huh? Put him out there. That's a
And
ball.
he misses again, 2-0.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
Possible winning runs at second with two down, however.
That's ball.
Lays off, and it's 3-0.
3-0 the count.
Cesar Hernandez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Set. Here's the 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. ready to deliver the full count pitch. He got him, and the go-ahead run will be left stranded at second base. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are tied 2-2. Doug Schroeder ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Hey, make it yours. Hey, see it.
Here's the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
And now you're in the 10th inning. I don't think anybody in that visiting dugout expected that we'd still be playing, but you've got to put that bottom of the ninth behind you and get on with it. You can still win this ball game.
To the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again.
Hey, let it fly right here.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, you know when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah. That thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
In is Christian Yelich. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Drive, let's go right here.
Sent on the ground out to second. Hernandez takes it in. Throw gets him, 2 down.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold, serve, and then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
Steve Cook is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th. He's set, and the pitch. Hit to short. Simmons is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Vance Worley will come on here to start the home 10th, and all he's looking to do is get this one to the 11th inning.
Worley.
Cesar Hernandez will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
When you're 0 for 3 in a game already, I think you're really happy to see a new pitcher in this ballgame. Maybe something will change for him.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's one away.
You know, once you get into extra innings, every fly ball here makes you go, ooh. But this one didn't have a whole lot behind it, so we're going to keep on playing.
Andrelton Simmons steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Again, he sends it out of play. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
2 up, 2 down to start off the bottom half. Starting to look like this one's going to go another inning.
Striding into the box, Addison Russell. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Pitch on the way. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
If there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
Up top, it's 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Now, curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Jimmy Paredes would be next. Skied into straightaway right. Luis is under it. And the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Alonzo Luis comes to the plate as the leadoff man here in the 11th inning.
Alonzo Luis.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there, strike 1.
Hey, Griffin and Rippy, kid, let's go.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, let's go, big fella. Need you right here. Hey, come on, baby. See it.
1 and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1 and 2.
Patient, pick one out and drive it, kid.
Grounded to third. Gillespie is there. And taking him out there for the first out.
He's put together 2 spotless innings so far out of the bullpen. I think a third would be above and beyond the call of duty.
Into the box, Chris Perez. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Now the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That one's going to find the seats, strike 1.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1 and 2 hole. 1 out, nobody on.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch. Hey, you got it. Going better. Let's go.
To short. Backhanded. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
And I just think this is one of those swings where you just get committed a little bit too early. By the time he realized this thing was going to break out of the strike zone, it was just a little too late to hold back.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
Into the box now, Marcell Ozuna. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch. You see it, drive it.
Now here's the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Your pitch only, huh?
There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Hey, get your pitch up, man. Let's go. Hey, let it rip. One time.
Outside, 2-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here it is on 3-1. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now.
Have a rip, kid. Here you go.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Score remains 2-2. Jimmy Paredes brings his bat to the plate now to get the bottom of the 11th underway.
Jimmy Paredes.
Here's the pitch. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cook in foul ground, and a rather easy first out.
And as a defender, these are the kind of pitchers you like to play with. Someone who pitches to contact, keeps the defense involved, and he gets an easy pop-up right here.
Mike Trout gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
And a pitch in the third as he lays off. It's 1-1. One and two as he chases the slider.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Wow. You know, neither team really seems to want to take command of this ballgame. I mean, this is ripe for the picking. Yet guys are just not coming up with good at-bats right now.
Ken Williamson steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Yep, there's your potential winning run on first base. 2 outs. Now, at least you've given yourself a chance. A ball in the gap here has the potential to be a game winner, so we might see a no-doubles defense out there now.
Hey, 2 out, bro.
Sean McCormick will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Angels leave one. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Jay Fink will stand in to start out the 12th inning of play. And it starts to become a war of attrition once you've reached this point in the ball game.
Yeah, we're getting to the point where there's some really tired legs out there on both sides. The bullpens have been working overtime. Heck, even the announcers are starting to get a little bit hoarse.
Hey, let her rip right here. Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Now the pitch. In the air out to straightaway left. McCormick has it, and it's a quick out, number one.
Quick outs are the key at this point in the ball game. Save your bullets. You never know how far you're going to have to go.
Kevin Bain will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Hey, square one up. One time.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1.
Hey, I need you right here. One time.
Now the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Bases are empty, one man out.
Come on, big guy. See it, drive it. See it, drive it.
Let her rip right here.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Paredes coming on, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0-for-4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go over, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Find the gap, kid. Find the gap.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. 2 out, nobody on.
Come on, baby. Feed him gut.
Way outside. 1-2.
Hey, let her rip up there. Let's go.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Miami down in order, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Connor Gillespie is set to take his turn, leading things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half.
Gillespie.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Here we go right now, brother.
Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Now the question becomes, with the winning run on first, will they decide to play a little National League style ball and bunt him up to second? At this point in the ball game, I think it's a definite possibility.
Herbert Solarte digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Boy, that was a good changeup that got him last time, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to work that off-speed stuff right back into their game plan here.
Drilled on the ground to short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Now batting. Second
Cesar
baseman.
Hernandez will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Oh, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggle.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
And even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Deep breath time out there on the mound now. And this crowd, well, they're definitely making things tough on him out there.
A possible winning run on second. No one out. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Luis giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good job there at second base of doing the math in his head and figuring out he can make it up to third. So that puts runners on the corners now with only 1 away.
Andrelton Simmons gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. All hit in the air. Perez is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Well, I think you'd take your chances here on just about anything except a pop-up or a strikeout. Sure enough, this becomes a huge out. This winning run has to stay anchored there at third base. Hey, play the first. Play the first.
Here's Addison Russell. Well, this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Angels strand a couple. Score remains 2-2. Doug Schroeder steps in to begin the inning.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning. Doug, he makes good contact and he can run.
And the pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Here in extra innings, sometimes you've got to let guys go longer than you'd like, and you see his pitch count there.
For a good one. Try it, kid. Hey, let's go, big fella.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. McCormick moves over. 1 away.
Now batting. Center fielder, Christian Yelich.
Ready now, Christian Yelich. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
The pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Well hit out to straightaway center. Back goes Trout, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Around second, he'll try for third. And he will make it in safely. It's a triple, and the go-ahead run is at third with only 1 away.
This is all hustle right here. A lot of guys might hold on at second on a ball off the wall, but he knows if he can get to third with 1 out, these guys will have 2 shots to take the lead. And he gets there as the go-ahead run.
Jose Alvarez will come in and pitch
for
now.
the Angels, number 48, Jose Alvarez.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the box, Steve Cook, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Your job right here on the mound, you gotta think strikeout number 1, ground ball number 2. You can't leave anything up that can easily be a sac fly.
Hey, here we go. Clutch up for us right here, buddy. Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Hit in the air out to left. Under it is the left fielder. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
There you go. That's all he's looking to do. Get one airborne here. Now that they've got the lead, they can turn their sights towards the bottom half with a chance to wrap this one up.
Alonso Luis struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0-for-4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Your pitch, strike it deep.
Now here's the pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
You got to be careful with that inside location on 0-2. The last thing you want to do is hit him.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, it looked like he had things in control to start him out. Now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8 ball here as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this thing. The Marlins lead this one 3-2. Jimmy Paredes will come forward now, trying to at least get on base with his guys down a run here in extra innings.
Yeah, I don't think you really need to be swinging for the fences just yet. You just need to find a way to get some guys on base and get that conveyor belt rolling.
Pitch on the way. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
Nobody out here, nobody.
goodness. 0-2 now. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Boy, what's new? He's now 0 for 6 in the ballgame, and those are the kind of games that just stick with you for a while. It's tough to put those ones behind you because you feel like, do I even belong here?
There's the first now.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
One down now. One down.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Hit hard. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Yeah, I think this has got to be an infield single. You see the reaching attempt there at short. Even if he fields this ball cleanly, there's no guarantee they were going to get him at first. And this is indeed going to be a base hit.
One down now. One down.
Quick check on that time run at first. And the runner back.
Let's turn it now.
Into the box now, Ken Williamson, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Runners on first with one down. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing.
Keeping an eye on him.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. And this will be fouled away. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Runner at first here, one man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Pitch outside, the throw. Ball's there, and he is out trying to take second. Good throw.
Well, in any designs they might have had about doing a lot of running tonight, may need to be 86 right now because it's just not happening for him out there.
Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Boy, if there's one thing you don't want to do when you're an out away from throwing up the ball game, this is it. Now you put the tying run on base, so all it'll take is a ball in the gap to even this thing up.
In now, Sean McCormick as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
A lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen, as you see there. You got to wonder how long they'll wait till they pull the plug.
Set and the 1-0 pitch. And here's his fastball for a called strike one, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Up high, 2-1 now. Oh, he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike two. You go back to the curveball here?
I'd stay away. I'd go curveball or even slider, but I got to get it out over the plate. My job as a pitcher, expand the zone. Make the hitter swing at pitches that are off the plate.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Smoked on the ground, left side. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Well, this one took them a little longer than expected, but they finally break through to take the lead in the top of the 13th, and then they hold on for dear life here to finish it off with a good road win.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Sometimes guys get caught up in the pressure of the World Series and their performance suffers, but he was obviously not rattled out there, and he came through in a big way.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Marlins win it 3-2. Good night from Anaheim.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 3 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Angels, 2 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Big A, 45,050. The Angels once again thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.